Hello everybody, this is Lisa Brown at Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. We're going to take a piece of reclaimed barnwood that I picked up, and I found it, and I decided to go ahead and paint it with some nutmeg, just acrylic paint. And it did take quite a bit of paint because this wanted to soak in, because this is some raw wood. I went ahead and painted my edges there and just went all the way around it with just a little paint here and there. And you can see it's kind of uneven a little bit, but that's just where the paint soaked in. Now we're going to take some glue all, and I wasn't too sure this was going to work to crackle, but it did give me a good crackle on this barnwood, and you'll see it here in just a few minutes. I needed to get some white paint, and I didn't want it so white. I wanted it a little bit off-white. I took some paint after I dried this glue. You want to make sure your glue's dry. And then I took some water here, and I taken off the white edges of my paper. And you're going to see the paint here in just a second. Now I'm mixing the paint up. I took some chalk paint, a little bit of brown, a little bit of yellow, and mixed it up to put on the top because I just didn't want it so white. That way my stain won't have to cover it so much, being white versus this color here. I'm going to go ahead and go around my edges, and if they crack, that's fine, but we do have some white paint around the edges there. Now look at that crackle. It really did crack good on this barnwood. We're going to go ahead and take our rice paper here and put some decoupage medium that I picked up from Walmart. It was in the clearance aisle. I think I paid like $6 for this entire container. It might have been even $4. But it really did work good on this barnwood, and you can see that crackle is going to come through the rice paper. I have people asking me all the time why I have such a pretty crackle and I cover it up, but this will give my flag some texture underneath it. I'm just smoothing it down with my hand, and now I'm putting some parchment paper down, and we're going to go ahead and iron it on and make sure it's adhered really good to our board. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure the glue is dry, and I'm going to go ahead and put some more of that decoupage medium over the top of it just to seal it off. I went ahead and took some stain that I had, and I think it's Arctic stain. It was an old bottle, and I found it, and I used it all up, but this is what I had. Went around the edges just to blend all of that in, put a little bit over the rice paper, and this turned out to be a really cute patriotic project. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you guys all later.